Department of Tourism, and our lovely host today. It's always a pleasure being in beautiful Yacht Haven Grant, the Fat Turtle. On this match, for these matches, Boxing in Paradise 5, it is going to be an unprecedented event in the Virgin Islands. For the first time ever, there will be 3 world title belts up for grabs.
Wow.
We have 2 of our boxers, Mr. Samuel Rogers and John Jackson, that will be defending their WBC world titles. And our 3rd professional boxer, Mr. Julius Jackson, will also be going after a title belt of his own. So this is history in the makings. To further exasperate things and to make this event an even grander event, we have 2 other professional matches featuring Virgin Islands boxers, and my partner Tony Rosario is going to speak a little bit about that later on in the press conference. But for now, I'd like to go ahead and introduce the panel of sorts. We have Boxing Hall of Famer and 3-time world champion Julian the Hawk Jackson present.
All right.
We have Mr. Tony Rosario, who serves as a managing partner in 340 Boxing, as well as the USVI Amateur Boxing Federation president. We have WBC light middleweight champion, WBC youth light middleweight champion, John Jackson. We also have Mr. Julius Jackson, his brother, another fighter from 340 Boxing. And we also have the WBC Feker Box welterweight champion of the world, Mr. Samuel Rogers, with us this afternoon.
Right.
At this time, I'm going to turn the mic over to my partner, Mr. Rosario, to give you a little bit more detail about the fights on the 25th of this month.
Good afternoon. This is history in the making. We've been looking at this. I think this is the first time in the Caribbean that this have ever happened. And it happened right here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. We have 5 Virgin Islanders on one side, and after the 5, there's 3 title fights. Okay? This is something that we've been working on for a long time. We want the public to come out and support this, because the more the public come out and support, when the WBC and the chairmen and the different people come in, they can see that, you know, we can do and we can host great fights here in the Virgin Islands. Okay? Now, like I said, now we have 2 Crucians in the card. The 2 Crucians in the card are no strangers to the Virgin Islands. The one, Clarence Joseph, is a well-decorated amateur boxer from St. Croix. He was the number 2 ranked amateur boxer in 2008 in the United States. He represented the U.S. Virgin Islands as an amateur for 4 years, and now he's making his professional debut here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Also, we have his brother, who's a well-decorated amateur boxer, 2-time New York Golden Glove boxing champion, and he is from St. Croix, and he's also making his professional debut. So it will be history in the making. 5 Virgin Islanders, 3 world champions.
At this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to 3 of our boxers from 340 Boxing to give you some insight on their training and preparation for these matches, what they anticipate, any predictions, and then right afterwards we're going to have the nuts and bolts of logistics, where tickets are on sale, who our sponsors are, etc., and then we'll open it up for questions. We're going to start with the WBC Feker Box welterweight champion, Mr. Samuel Rogers.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Right.
It's good to be here. And, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have all the boxers on the card on the Virgin Islands. It's a big event for me to represent the Virgin Islands, represent St. Thomas, where I'm from.
Bless up.
You know, basically we've been training hard, and it seems like after every fight, you know what I'm saying, we always go up to another notch. And I really want to see my performance and see where I'm at from my last fight. So my opponent is a southpaw. Check him out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I know what to expect, and I know what I'm going to put through toward the fight. And we've been training hard in the gym. You know, my cousins and them, we've been sparring hard. We've been going all out. So, you know, you guys got to come out and see this event, because it's a big deal. It's going to be crazy, you know? So you guys come out, check it out, you know? It's going to be a performance that you guys will never forget. So check it out.
Next, we're going to have our second professional boxer from 340 Boxing fighting at 198 pounds come the 25th, Mr. Julius Jackson. What did I say? 98?
68.
Turn the 6 up, the 9 upside down.
Good afternoon. First of all, I just thank God for this opportunity. Thank my team for putting everything together. Without them, we won't even be here today. I just want to say that we are always ready, and this fight we even extra ready, and we come in hard, and we just going to represent to the best, to the fullest that we can, and I really don't see any fights going past 10 rounds, but just come out and support your own. You know, we homegrown and we train here, we live here, and we work out here, and we the train hard and we can represent well. So come on, thank you.
All right, yeah.
And next, the WBC Youth Light Middleweight Champion of the World, Mr. John Jackson.
Yeah, good day, good day. I just want to thank everybody for coming out, and well, the main thing I want to tell you is that, you know, this show is going to have a lot of fireworks on it, man, because, you know, the way we've been sparring, the way we've been training, you know, right now we antsy, you know, we can't wait to fight, man, and so this fight gonna be big, gonna be real big, and especially for the Virgin Islands, you know, having fighters from St. Croix, you know, linking up with our boy them Clarence, you know, and plus us from here, it'll be a night to remember, you know. So I just want to encourage everybody who watching this, come out, that's all.
All right.
Tickets for the event will be on sale starting tomorrow. Our ticket outlets are, of course, Fat Turtle, the Alaska Bar that's across the street from the Four Winds Car Wash, Fashion Source in Tutu Park Mall, Max Smart in Niski Center, and for the ladies, Eccentric Shoe Boutique, because we have a lot of female fans in the Virgin Islands, so we carved out a venue that we know a lot of ladies go to in Eccentric Shoe Boutique. They're a new ticket vendor for us. Tickets for general admissions are $30. Ringside is $50. It's $10 more at the door for both tickets. We also have VIP tables on sale. You can contact any member of the 340 Boxing team for information on VIP tables. VIP tables is a spectacular way for your company, your corporation, your organization to enjoy the fight. It's a table of 8 that is given for $2,000. You have unlimited food and refreshments for the evening, and we're happy to have Budweiser as our sponsor and the West Indies Corporation as a sponsor for this event, and they're of course going to help to make the night very, very special. Also, I'm going to break down the card for you this evening. First off, we don't have the exact order of matches for the night, but I'll start with Samuel. Samuel will be defending his belt against Mr. Darrell Richardson from Youngstown, Ohio. Mr. Richardson's record is 13-4 with 5 knockouts. Second, we have Julius that's going to be fighting Mr. Wilson Theophile from Nassau, Bahamas, who has an 8-3 record with 4 knockouts. And then finally, the main event of the evening is going to be John Jackson versus Jesus Seelig from Douglas, Arizona, who is 14-0 with 1 draw and 9 knockouts. And let me just go over the records for our guys. Julius is currently 12-0 with 8 knockouts. Samuel is currently 11-0 with 6 knockouts. And John is 12-0 with 11 knockouts. Extremely high knockout ratio with John's record. So that is the 3 main events. We also have on the card Mr. Clarence Joseph. He will be fighting and making his professional debut against Mr. Eric Clayton from Tallahassee, Florida. Eric is 1-6 with 0 knockouts, and this is Clarence's professional debut. His brother, Austin Joseph, will also be making his professional debut against Mr. Adam Swartz, who will also be his professional debut that evening. So we have 2, and those are 4-round bouts. Our fighters from 340 Boxing will be all engaged in 10-round WBC title matches. The WBC, as a sanctioning body, requires 10-round fights for titles. So there you have the card.